Yeah, there we go. I did the wrong. That's how I did the wrong setting. Anyway, not starting till 6 apparently. Oops. So, uh, oh, okay. The music is playing. Hopefully, I can be heard and everything. Don't know if I'll get many viewers, but try to streaming again and see how long I can. Okay, if I don't drop my controller. Keep this up. And yeah, I do want to kind of be doing side quests as I go. Oh yeah, there'll be a stream or coffee. Oh yeah. And there, is it back here? Nothing on yet. Anyways, now we're going to continue. Yeah. Kyle says, thank the gods they haven't either right. I don't fancy the idea of trudging up the mountain trail a second time. Well. I'll say chilly air, stout stone construction. If I squint a bit, I might think I was in an Ishkar for a moment. Alphino says everything here is giant size, but that structure in the back is on a different scale altogether. A temple of some kind, mayhap? Aaronville. I knew the path led here, but I've never set foot in this village myself. Oh, come on. I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So, this is the place from the Lay of Truth, where Papa met with the yoke boy. And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most Valtorali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural, Vitral, Valagarmonda, and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah, yes. Worqor told us about the Tural, Vitral creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed. Yet, as among those anomalies, Valagarmonda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Gulul Jaja who had last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It's said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valagarmonda was lured inside by Gulul Jaja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongest Valtor Alvazral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Worqor's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feet at this time? That's the question we can ask the lector once we find him. Or maybe we should flesh out the cool Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Should be a problem. That's fine. Right, now we're to start looking. Perhaps the feet should take precedence while we're here? I am sure there will be other opportunities to confront the cool Jaja. Yeah, you're no fun. I suppose we still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Excuse me. Alright, let's seek out the elector. Then I suggest we pay the visit to Kari Orzar the Gracious. Or so the temple was called. The Moblins told me that High Luminary Gulfurzor is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. Yeah, oh yeah. In the meantime, I did. Actually, that might be another way to discover it. I discovered most of the map while off screen. So yeah. I will say, is it taboo to request entrance to the temple, you think? I guess that means he did already leave. Aaronville. We'll need permission to enter the temple, but I expect it won't be a problem for the third promise. Kyle says, while this is certainly an impressive building, it doesn't seem the sort of structure one would build to hold a Terral Vitral. Oh, but no. The temple guards have been watching us most intently. One does not stroll freely into Valagarmonda's prison, it seems. One does not simply. Oh my god. Really? Tea. Who are you? What business have you had? The gracious. Yeah. Let's see if I can convince the guard to let us through. I am the third promise of Toledo, and I seek your lecture for the right of succession. May I speak with Gurfuller? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. That was easier than expected. In we go then. Us too? Because I did say that there wasn't. Sure. Chat keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. Weird. Yep, us too, apparently. God, what is that? Ay, Vilikamanda. It's like a dragon? One of those long, what, Chinese dragons or something. I don't know. Welcome. High Luminary Gufferler? Or? No. He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zormor. This is the Sky Ruin Valagamanda? It is. The Viral Vitral, whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people and conquerors of all beneath the sun went as brittle leaves before Valakamanda's tempestuous power. When the sky ruin descended upon Urqopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Galul, Jaja, and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. We had a titanic battle with Valagamanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Galul Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Vitral to encase itself in frozen ether. And it's been like this ever since? Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? That same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valgamanda commands powers of ice and lightning, fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was a result of those energies slipping free. That raging tempest from Valagamanda? Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gurfurlor. That is to be your challenge. Ah, so the search itself is feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it? I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. Be prepared. Excuse me, Tommy. Alphino. As large as the Yokoi are seeking blindly for one in the expanse of these mountains would be an exercise in futility. We need more information. I will say, Tyrell Vitrol sound an awful lot like the auspices of the Far East. Are they the same thing under a different name, do you think? I sense the recent expulsion of a great deal of ether from Valagamonda's prison. The ice will hold but for a few years more, I fear. I've encountered many extraordinary creatures in Eorzea and elsewhere, but long has it been since I've felt such an overwhelming presence, like 1,000 dagger points pricking my skin. Urqopacha. God, that one commander is no known. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. It looks like they're gonna say the same thing. So, I don't know. Would share strategy for information gathering. 93 should be the level for the second dungeon, right? That can't be too far. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary, Gurfurlor, somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge preludes the yoke Huey from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gurfurlor's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. Oh, yeah. The High Luminary? No, I have not seen him today. Now, let me ask you a question. That Yexper Burial, Yixbral, who came out of the temple earlier. Was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to deceive the mighty Gulul Jaja? Be nice. A Tuliyolan? No, you are from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is a warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the Sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. They grow corn here too. It's a common crop wherever you go, including up north in Zaxteral. Corn. Corn. Yeah, sorry. Hope I'm not annoying. That becomes a habit of mine these days. My brain gets so stuck on a word and like it has to, you know. Anyway. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. When you finish asking around, we can meet back where we started. I wonder if I see any of the other fellers. I saw Elfino and Aaronville. Kyle. From I've seen of them so far, the Urqopacha seem a gentle and reserved people. Okay, there's the there's the meeting. With Lamont, I did. Oh, and there's Alistair. Why is she just here? She cares about something. This wall is covered in Urqopacha writing. I wonder what it says. It's picture writings, right? Like glyphs, like Egyptian, but not hieroglyphics in a way. Similar concept. Anyways, what's she up to? The Urqopacha are bigger than I imagined. Side by side, they make even a Hanu look small. Oopsie. That's dead end. Thanks. Anyways, I think I talked to all of them. I mean, I didn't have to do that, but like, it's kind of, they actually say things, so it's kind of curious to, anyway, to see what they say. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? As expected, what then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Worqor is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Urqopacha scepters appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter their burial grounds? I said take a look at it. Proof, you say? And he encouraged you to visit this place yourself? Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Worqor there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Urqopacha. I don't know if I'm saying the race right, but I'll try. The ray of sight is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? That's fine. Yeah. The others have gone on ahead to proof. Following the trail west, there are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Poor Cryo. Yeah, fortunately I already discovered, the map, so. Speaking of though, to the northeast. As I'll say. Oh. Ellie up there. there. Oh. There it is. Ooh. So was that? Yeah, there she is. I wanted to talk to her. Next person I saw on the road. It's not quite mountain climbing, but these steep slopes are exhausting enough. Yeah. Totally. I think I would have saw some more currents on the way to. So there's Aaronville, there's Alpha now. These have the look of homes rather than graves, but it seemed long years have passed since anyone living resided here. Uh-huh. I don't know if we're going up here anyways or what, but east. It's here? Oh. Oopsie. I did it again. There we go. Yeah, I can at least get better. Point? Yeah, it's not here. There we go. Oh. Around that way. At least I was able to see it, find it, and see it. Oh, not yet. Hey. Hey. Yeah, so he's up here. think. Isn't that what it? Aha. $500 something. Yeah, a little further. Um, 2 more to find. Cool. We're gonna make our way down here. No, not down now. Oh no. Excuse me, God. Yawning. The cloud is crater. There's no wood, no trees, not even dry grass. And yet, the ground still bends. This one must be one of the scars left by Valagamanda's rampage, as told by the saga. The sky rune's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do the voice, and I'm trying to remember how he sounds like, and I'm probably butchering it. I'm sorry. I probably sound terrible, but yeah. I wanted to try. Like, it's been a while since I heard her voice. I know it, but I can't like mimic it right now. Sort of Scottish, wasn't it? But then, like, I can't do that. Excuse me. It'd be neat to learn how to actually remember how to do voices. Is the other tricky thing. And here I thought that is a literary embellishment. Ah, but not outside of Urqopacha. Proof is northwest along the main road. So hopefully she's heading the right way. Oh, yeah, a little place called Proof. Oopsie. Here it is. Oh, sorry, just responding to a friend. Anyways, what am I doing? Trying to go around. That should give one more findable one left. 680. Yeah, it's probably in the area I haven't discovered yet. Oh, cool. That wasn't quite so hard. It used to be really hard in Heavensward expansion, I think. Like, oh my goodness. So, yeah, I definitely had problems. Patient Gravekeeper. Huh. Ah, you've come. Yeah. Heh. Look at them up once again. Looks like everyone is here now, so no, probably not. Greetings, friend. Are you Griffler Lord? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on septual patrols to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? Hmm. No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Cremation. So it's a memorial. It's just a memorial thing. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. Sepulchre? As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death? Huh. Continue along the path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. And that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. Thank you for allowing me to share them. For in doing so, I will. So will I remain in your hearts also. And the other one's not. The other contestants aren't as interested. I mean, the catboy a little bit, but not like she is. What? There's a maintenance? No. I'd hoped to get like a bunch of stuff done. That's impossible. The 25th. Ugh, really? I didn't know that. Now it says 11:23 on it. Right there. Notices? Huh? Oh, companion app maintenance, November 25th. All was maintenance, November 25th and 26th. Oh, Lodestone. What? 7 PST. Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't have started. I would have just waited till Wednesday. 7 PST is 9 our time. 2 hours and 15 minutes. How do you spell maintenance? I'm just telling my husband something. Main. It's tenants. I always thought it was maintenance. Maintenance? No. TENANCE. Anyway, that is not what I meant to do. Yeah, because I know it's quite far away. So I heard and yeah, I've seen what it looks like. Some kind of zone, but what is the other zone? No, it's better not to take a picture of the screen. Let's see, the V maintenance. Anyways, just text my husband. Getting distracted as usual. Alright. Okay, so it does go straight through. How far? And does that go through too? Or is that? Oh, it could go through up there. Let's see. 266 to the west. I'm just gonna quickly try to find this thing. Can't be. Oh, there it is. I probably would end up here anyways, but after this, all I have is the quest ones, and yay. Yep. Implement patch 7.11 to conduct maintenance on infrastructure maintenance. Ugh. Okay, so yay. Yep, I found them. Faith that I need to do. Oh, look, you used to be able to have to find less. Only 4? 4. 4. 4. Oh, wow. It's only this expansion they increased it. But why? That doesn't make sense. I always thought it was we found 4 in one half and 4 in 5 in one half and 5 in the other. Oh my god, it's a hunt. $32 frames. Oh wow. Die already. Oh wow. Yeah. That was a hunt. Trial says to not only be remembered, but to live on inside the hearts of others. If it's possible, then grandfather surely lives on inside me. Mine. 'Tis a comforting thought. Oh, look at those splendid murals. They appear to depict 4 different scenes. I get the feeling they were expecting us. I've never spoken to a Urqopacha. I had no idea they held such philosophy on life and death. Yeah, I can't mimic his. Sorry. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Store Chronicle. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. Ooh, pretty. And they really are magnificent, and together they tell a tale of your people's history? Ah, they are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, We'd love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Urqopacha. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Urqopacha under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Zachtorah. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a great labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zormor the Boundless, we still make use of that bridge into Leorio for travel. I can't imagine the maintenance, patience, and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I never heard of any Yoktotoy living in Zakthora. What happened to the ones who went north? I look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Zaktora those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible disease? No, a virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tonawata and Shitona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yokoi who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. How did this befall? Locking an inherent resistance. Visitors to distant lands can fall deadly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. Yep. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than burial of mortal remains. The final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urqopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unlike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on and on, the old ideal of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster of Zakhtara and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. Yeah. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. Excuse me. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Torali. How you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Worqor Zormor. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent. But be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. And finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Worqor Zormor. Blah, words I can't pronounce. It's refreshing. And 4 quests has popped up. Yep. 7 to 2. So 9 to 4 my time? As we'll pick them up at least. Earrings. Bottles with warding water. You there, by my reckoning, you look to be precisely the sort of seasoned warrior we need right now. Not far from these ruins, there are craters where the heat of Valgamarn does scorching devastation yet lingers, attracting swarms of elder flints. If left unchecked, these rock-like creatures will feed on the flames there until they explode. A gathering of flints could incite a chain reaction with greater potential for harm. Normally we stamp them out on sight, but they have begun to multiply faster than we can route them, and we are regrettably short-handed. Thus did I devise a means to impede their proliferation. Would you weaken the elder flints swarming the craters and sprinkle this warding water upon them, if it is not too much to ask, of course? Injured. A moment, if you would, visitor. You see, I was en route to deliver pigment from Warlord's Echo to Centennial just ahead. But fool that I was, I let my guard down and when monsters attacked, no choice but to flee for my life, abandoning my rations and even my precious cargo. And the beast can have the food for our care, but that pigment is essential for the repair of our cave murals. Thus I ask, no, I beseech you, go and retrieve the jar of pigment left behind near the sunken stars. So why is it in the middle of the road? Roads used to be safe in this game. That's what. Oh, okay, convenient. They do make it does automatically do that now. Makes it stop. Used to, you had to control how to uh, when to stop. I'm glad. I'm kind of glad they changed that. Oh yeah, it didn't give me experience. I think I can just simply turn it in on another character, cloud job. So that's good. You see none. Okay. Oh, up there. Let's figure out how to go up there. There we go. Allergic has allergies or something. Dry delivery. Ah, I know you. You're the member of the Third Promises retinue, as I recall, and strong for your size besides. I would ask a favor then. Could you pick three torta, torto, oh, torto violets and bring them to me? The field's monstrous plants and their pollen are more than my nose can bear, and no one wants drippy flowers. At the very least, I do not. Brawny. Mm. Perfect timing, visitor. Have you any interest in a little trial of strength? I have here a builder's stone, freshly cut and shaped by yours truly. Let me see you carry it to Northwestern Proof, where my good friend awaits. That is, unless, well, a employee like myself could lift it with ease, but I worry that it may be too heavy for your kind. Are you up to the task, little one? Well, at least everything. Yeah, before the timer runs out. Oh, up here? It might be giant. Carry it to the location. Okay. I'm not even gonna be able to do it? Uh, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, I did it! Ah, the builder stone has arrived at last. I am grateful, of course, but also confused. How did it end up in your hands? What? You mean to tell me that lazy oaf foisted his work onto you? Ugh. These stones are miserable to carry, even for us, so I can only assume he tricked you into it somehow. On his behalf, I offer my sincere apologies. Still, you didn't seem to have much difficulty at all. You know, if I were you, I'd march right back to him and say, "Don't underestimate me." Okay. Apparently, it says okay and just. I would not be able to do that. Like, whoa. Huh. I imagine this task is quite daunting for a puny visitor like you. Feel free to take as many time as you need. Well, still, mash meat. Hmm. What's with that smirk on your face? Surely you didn't actually carry that miserably heavy stone all the way there? What? You did? Mm-hmm. Well now, it seems I did indeed underestimated you, and that is worthy of an apology. First, you should know that the stone you carried was urgently needed to repair a number of graves damaged in a devastating storm not long ago. When you passed by, I merely thought to have some fun with an outsider. I did not realize I would be disrespecting a fellow warrior of great strength. Henceforth, I will not think so lightly of our visitors. Now, there are more stones that must be taken to their proper place, and I intend to do the rest of the heavy lifting myself. Oopsie. Now I can just skip this and click this. There we go. Forgot because I have to. This is even a higher level zone, so I'm like. I didn't know I was only gonna have that long. It would be half of the stream I was thinking of. About 3 hours or so. When did I start? Somewhere around 6-ish. Yeah. Mm. Oh. Oopsie, I'm not watching where I'm going. The pain has receded in the time you were away, if only a little. Have you found the pigment? Pigment. Yes, this is it. Full glad in my eyes to see it again, and with nary a crack in the jar. This will be of great use to the repair efforts. Though these particular murals are shielded from the sun and other elements, they still fade with time, and so require regular upkeep. I had intended to take part in the repairs myself, but I'm afraid I must burst into my wounds at Centennial. Forgive me, I thought I would observe your progress from a safe distance, but I see now that my plan was a success. You see, our warding water is collected from the sacred depths of Carvarher the First. It has the power to greatly diminish fire energy stored within an elder flint. Subsequently, those imbued with water don't explode so much as fizzle out. In this way, only the comparatively less dangerous creatures will be allowed to multiply safely. So long as we continue our regular exterminations, we need no longer live in fear of large-scale explosions. Now, please accept a small payment for your assistance. Earring, 655. Yeah. On my Viper, yes. The hat will be what made just soon as it gets to 92. Oh, there's really. Up there somewhere. Oopsie. Might be a good idea to watch where we're going. Do have a habit of that, don't I? We might as well laugh at oneself, huh? Can't tell about roads on this map. They're so faint. I don't even have the transparency on. I don't like that. It's just yep. No. This was done by that giant. The crowd says it would only hold a few years, so that won't be a dungeon or trial or anything, would it? Unless you were gonna purposely break the seal just so that we can make it go away. I don't know. Excuse me. Welcome back. The picking went well, I take it. A purple bloom gathered on behalf of a very allergic Yokoi woman. Woman? How do we tell who's women? Thank you for obliging me. I wanted to get flowers for my grandmother, and these are one of her favorites. We have a tradition of carving symbols of our favorite things on our graves, you see. Hers was a flower of each of the 4 seasons, so I've been giving her a few of each throughout the year. Well, I better get these to grandmother before they will. Take this as a token of my thanks. Whoops, did it again. No, we didn't cancel it. Earnings 655, 650. Okay. My Viper. And then go down and oopsie. And we just have story left to do. We have a little time before maintenance, but yeah, unfortunately, I didn't realize we were having maintenance today. Night. If I'd known we'd be climbing Worqor Zormor, I might not have raced up and down all those trails. My feet are killing me. Yeah, well, that would happen. Descending mountain air is going to be the death of me. Alice, hey, you're not even that old. Oh, well, I mean, they're not now air. Yeah, never mind. Never did that myself, I guess, so. Well, how long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too behind Apano and the others. Oh, oops. I'll say, I hope we come across the cool judge on our way to the summit. We still owe him for the troubles he caused us in Zormor. Kyle? The true size of a mountain is never more apparent than when you're standing right at its foot. Apparently. I cast the rejuvenating spell on Urqopacha. Even our indomitable third promise is feeling a strain of these slopes. I fear I won't be of much use to you as a guide past this point. Even in Torore, there are precious little written about the sacred peak of Worqor Zormor, beyond Urqopacha poetry, that is. You remember how the Chronicle was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their ideal peace? It occurs to me that if Zorajah is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. Yeah, I don't know about that. But blue, iris, purple, blood red. A summit of purpose. Oh, well, yeah, that's
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Farther. Tomar. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
Do not expect to walk here unchallenged. Tell me, stunted ones, did those short legs bring you all the way from Tuliolo?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliyola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jaja, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place.
What about the history about peace and everything? Dude.
The giants have their own factions too, it seems.
Yep. Factions.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors. From the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Oh.
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
You have no choice.
Then die on your knees.
What is that thing? Wind.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
Oh god. How do you hold wind back with an axe?
That's right.
Is this just gonna be a cutscene, or are we actually gonna fight it?
Why do you help us?
'Cause
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Worqor Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Grifurlor is waiting.
is this a dungeon? I wonder if it is a dungeon. Would be a good place to put a dungeon, right? Yep. Knew it. One, two, three. Okay. Yeah, you can't actually change it. So I have to do it as my Viper because. Oh yeah, the first one I didn't get Alice. Intrepid. That's what they call it. It's a warrior. Wait, red mages aren't healers. She thinks she can just go in as a healer. Okay, that's weird. You have an AoE heal. Ow. Oh, apparently all up to my hip area or my side. Oh, nice. I should have time for a dungeon. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Use that food. Flying rages. Starts. Here. So I hope you can actually hear me because. Oh. Did you? Sorry. Let's see. This. Yeah.
I have you now.
Shoot. Oh well. Yeah, it's gonna sound even further down. It's like the problem is before when I filmed or streamed or recorded a dungeon, my voice could barely be picked up that well. So let's hope that it's working okay now. Like, I didn't realize that I spoke that low, I guess. I don't know.
I'll handle the
Or
healing.
quietly, or whatever. But But it's not that I really speak that much in dungeons. Sorry about that, but yeah. Crystals. Ambient ether must high density and ambient interesting.
I'll handle the healing.
Now it's fire. It's lightning, ice, fire. It's changing me.
Now I'll show you. I'll handle the healing.
That is a funky looking creature. Oh, its face is kind of cute. What in the world? What is that thing? I know, what is that? Must be a snow spirit? Not that I've ever seen one. So cute. I went to where they were. Why did I get a one then? What? Ugh. gonna be what I'll say, probably. Okay, wow. Got a Vaughn, but I survived that one. What in the world? How do you know where to go? You're going off once. What? Literally sprinted, and I was right there. I died in where they were.
Try this! Hold still.
I literally went there as soon as they did. trying to learn this. This is frustrating though. As soon as I learn the first part, die at that one. That was so dumb. Yeah, so I got that one. I was able to stop fighting in the combat. Just to see what's going on.
Let's give them a show!
Keep it this time, please. That's just the first boss. Chill to the bone. Striking isn't. Yeah, no, it's not. I really hope this isn't much harder bosses. Because I got through that one. Oh, finally, after wiping like 3 times.
I'll handle the healing.
I'm sorry. You seem so bad. I can't play. I'm bummed.
Hold still.
Assuming they'd be watching more live. I hate
I'll handle the
to do
healing.
this with players. Players will be like being frustrated with me, and I'm dumb anyway. So.
I'll handle the healing. Take that!
Whee! That's it. Bending. Yeah, I gotta watch them do that. Okay, alright. So.
Hold still.
Yeah, I think I'll be stopping after the dungeon. Oh yeah, the last boss is probably that bird thing that we saw earlier. That would make sense. Oh, second boss? So what's the last boss? Yep. And it doesn't look pleased to see us. Nope. Yes, I know. Maintenance. Maintenance is an hour. Okay, putting them together. Yeah. Okay.
Let's give them a show!
Now,
I'll handle the healing.
and look away. Go here and look away. Yeah, okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, good. Barely have time. Defending. Ugh. That's gracious. A little rough. I hate that first boss. At least she's. Alright, guys, I got so frustrated at the first boss. That's just. Oh, goodness gracious. So about. So frustrating. Ooh, sorry, my knife popped. Why did I do that?
I have you now.
Man, red mages are killers now.
Take that!
Great, since the gods are so high, better watch your step then. Cast out casting.
I'll handle the healing. I'll handle the healing. Take that!
Why did I do that?
I have you now.
Back off!
You underestimate me.
Playing? Yeah, no, I'm not. Playing is strength. Here. Probably have to fight the dude himself, right? Oh, let's hope it's not harder than the first boss. Yep, Gerfurler Dom's left.
I am Gurfurur, Elector of the Dawn's Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Ooh. He's huge. Wait, then give it to him. Yeah.
Prove you are worthy to rule. Chronicles of
I
End.
have you now.
Recount the fury of erupting peaks.
become a
Chronicles
show.
of End. Retell the hunger of roiling waters.
Whoa, goodness.
I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine! Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars! That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Earth, recall the cruelty of merciless storms.
Yeah, try two different ones at once, is he? Oh god, what? See? Oh god. Survived it somehow.
Try this!
Hold still.
time I died was on the first boss. And that was a few times. Whew. What did you say? Ow. I think I did well considering our opponent. That's with some fight. Papa knows how to pick his electors. Carved history is recreated through magic is an interesting fighting style. No. And just... That was a trying experience. I was getting frustrated too. Let's see. Oh, Aaronville.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gurfulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokhui were once my equal in size.
Huh.
But ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
Oh.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokhui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise.
Visions?
Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes. Help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Oh, look who it is.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Here and now, I think he means.
Did they pass?
Well fought, second promise.
Yep.
For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Three to go.
Yeah, get back your one from what's his face too.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Worqor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yoqui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urqopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
I'm just fixing my headphones. Oh, there we go.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Okay.
Papa has a grave?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenram? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Gulul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yoqui. but their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of resolve and reason? Champion of peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking.
Everything combined, yeah.
I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
You love for peace.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Yay. Ooh.
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
So that's where the trial comes in.
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Ah, there we go. Turn, yeah. Whew. Just in time. We have like 30 minutes left before maintenance. So, I'm gonna log out. I am going to go now. No good. Hopefully someone will like it when you see it when it comes up. And till next time, take care, y'all. Bye.